Greetings and salutations, guys. Today I am creating, or at least renovating, my garden bed in the front yard. But before we get into it, always remember, Earth is my planet.
Earth is my planet.
So what is up and what is glorious, guys? It is your host with the most, Paul Plan 2, and today I picked up a van load of bricks to line my garden bed in the front yard. But not only just to line this bad boy, I also want to expand it. That way I can eliminate more lawn and create more beds for plants. So without further ado, that is the mission today. My van is looking like a lowrider, and it's time to unload some of these bricks and really get to creating an amazing front yard landscape. So step one was to outline the shape of the garden bed, which was going to be a circle. Now I wish the pine tree was the center, however it was not, so I literally just freestyled the circle to the best of my abilities. Then I moved a ton of these flagstones out the way. These previously were buried in my backyard. I outlined the bed, but they didn't match the bricks that I had in the rest of the yard, hence why I wanted to update the bed with a nice clean white brick. But I'm gonna save these rocks for a future project. Stay tuned, I've been working on it. It's crazy. Okay guys, so we have the area cut, cleared, and we have a big circle as of right now. Ideally, I want to put a pond up in the yard or make it a more weird kind of abstract shape, but I really don't know how many bricks I have for this project. So right now I'm going to start it in a circle. I'm going to do about half of that circle, and if I still have half the bricks left, then I probably will be able to finish the job. But for now, I need to lay down some cardboard to kill and suppress this grass so it doesn't pop up in the flower and plant beds, and just make sure that everything is nice and sequestered. So let's get down to the sheet mulching. So for all you guys who don't know what sheet mulching is, it's where you lay down sheets of cardboard on grass. You throw either mulch on it or leaf litter, get it to break down. It'll kill the grass and leave you with a clean bed to plant into. So I got a ton of these big boxes, not only from dressers that I built in my house, but from the recycling center as well. And that is what I use to kind of block in the shape of a circle. And then I use smaller boxes to really create that round look on the edges, just to give myself even more of a visual of what the circle will look like. Now I ran out of cardboard, but I just started outlining the bed with these white bricks. Now I did pay $70 for all of these bricks, which were I think about 200 in total. I got them on an app called OfferUp. It's like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, and these are solid white 1960s bricks. All right guys, so it is the next day, and it is crazy how it can go from being sunny and gorgeous to looking like this, dude. I feel like I'm literally in a cloud, but I cannot have my front yard looking this much of a mess. So nevertheless, I'm gonna finish this project. So yesterday I unloaded all the rest of these bricks and I picked up a ton of cardboard so I can continue making this circular shape. And then ideally, if I have enough bricks, I'm gonna expand the bed just a little bit more. But without further ado, let's lay down some more cardboard and start outlining things. Now I'm pretty lucky that my grass is St. Augustine, and it is very easy to kill with cardboard. So when you lay down the sheets, you want to make sure that the edges do overlap one another so no grass can poke through the cracks. Now if you have Bermuda grass or other grass that spreads by rhizomes, you really want to make sure you either spray the grass or just layer it all the way up. But once I had the circle roughly done all the way around the edges, once again I started adding the bricks. And obviously this circle is not perfect, so I was making adjustments as I went and just making sure that overall the radius and diameter was the same from every which angle, again to the best of my abilities. Then I started adding the second layer of bricks atop of the first, and I started actually running low on the amount of bricks I had, and I got to a point where basically I had one row of bricks on the outer layer but not the second row on the inner layer. So this really did create a slight problem that I had to solve. All right guys, the day has progressed. It is now sunny, no longer raining during the torrential downpour, which was actually just like a light misting. I did finish doing the second layer of bricks, but I only had enough to layeth down one row, which is very unfortunate. So I'm gonna have to find bricks somewhere else in order to raise that level. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay down some mulch, and the best mulch is free mulch, and I use leaf litter because people just take it to the side of the curb. I pick up the bags and I drop them down. Over time, everything will break down. It will fertilize the soil, keep the cardboard in place, and eventually I can just plant straight into it. Now, normally it takes about 6 months for it to break down if you do nothing to it. Obviously, after a month or two, the cardboard is super soft and you can plant straight into that, or you can just pile up some dirt and plant into that as well. So here is the bed with all the leaf mulch in it. It looks so good as of right now. Of course, I had to go to the backyard and retrieve more bricks to serve as the lower layer of the circle. You guys will see what I'm talking about in a second. Basically, I loaded up this wheelbarrow and then I had to start moving the bottom layer bricks out the way and stacking them on top, because of course the lower inner layer is going to be covered up by all the mulch and plants, so you really won't be able to see it from the street if you are walking by. But as long as the top is nice and flush with the same thickness and color of the bricks that I did purchase, everything will look absolutely lovely. So just check it out, man. The second layer is going on top and it looks more crispy than a damn frisbee. And this is just me being resourceful, and of course some bricks had flaws that I tried to flush out, even though it didn't necessarily work. Yeah, I broke that brick, but then I added the second layer on top once again for the win, and at this point the bed was pretty much signed, sealed, and delivered. Come on. Yes, sir. Okay guys, we're done with the second layer and it looks significantly better. Oh my god, man. Obviously this circle is not perfect. I'll probably get B-roll on a nice sunny day so you can really see how clean and pristine everything looks. But man, putting these other bricks underneath definitely came through. I'm so glad, because I really was like, man, where am I gonna find other bricks that are the same width? But it did all work out in the end. And there you have it, dad nabbit. The garden bed is done. Again, here is some before and after footage. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video whatsoever, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, this is a smaller channel, so the likes definitely do help. The comments are worthwhile. It's gonna be a few months before I start digging into this, most likely. I may add a pond within it very soon, and then I'll probably put some potted plants just to kind of fill the bed out while the cardboard does break down and while the grass is suppressed. But anyways, always remember, Earth is my planet. Earth is my planet. And I will see y'all very soon. Peace and love, and until next time, I'm out. Killing these songs, leaving a bloody life I roost through. And I'm in it to win it, so I'm somebody that you should get